It's Tuesday. It's July 17th, and it's Tuesday, and it's 6:17. So when I look down on my monitor, it says 7:17, 6:17 a.m. here in Colorado. So terrific Tuesday it is. And I already put this reading into prayer. It's been a delightful morning already. Yesterday was a hoot and a half at the radio station, just so you know. I had a blast. I'm looking forward to doing that again. So we do have this open invitation with them. We might do something very special next time. We're trying to see how we can get the listeners to the radio station to interact, which should be a blast. So we'll leave that out there. We'll see what happens, and if it happens, it's meant to happen, and if not, we'll just do something else. But in the meantime, I looked at all of my decks and I went, Lord, which one am I supposed to use? And I was directed to a deck that I don't use very often, primarily because here it's a little hard to read. So I took a card and I held it up to the monitor to make sure I could read it. And I'm like, well, kind of, sort of, we'll see. And then it was like, well, this doesn't feel right. And then I went, no, it feels perfect. So with that in mind, the deck we're going to be using this morning is this one. Messages from your angels. What your angels want you to know. It is created by Doreen Virtue. It is published by Hay House. And this has nothing to do with archangels. You know, there's far more angels than just archangels. And you have your guardian angels. There's legions of angels I always feel surrounded by. And it's just this wonderful, beautiful, I don't know, cuddly world of love, I guess is the best way to put that. I feel very protected, very guided, very inspired. And do I know all the angel names? No. Would I ever? No. And nor should I. So the names that were given with Doreen, you know, these are names that came to her in, I'm sure, meditation and in prayer when she created the deck. Do they have any specific meaning to me? Not necessarily. And that's why I said they don't really feel right. But then I realized they felt exactly right because it may resonate with you. And so we're going to go ahead and shuffle this deck. And I'm like, alrighty. Because after all, the messages aren't about me, although I take them to heart, just like you do. And if it's a word or a phrase or a picture or an image that resonates with you, then that's what it's meant to be. There's no hidden meaning. There's no hidden anything. I will share with you because it happens quite often. People will, you know, ask for their guardian angel names, and I tell them how to get that. And then they go and do the research on Google to find out what that name means. Well, you know, it's just someone's opinion about what that name means. You know, like, doesn't have anything to do with the name that was given to your guardian angel when you put it into question. My name means advisor. Maybe my parents were psychic. Actually, they were. But it doesn't mean anything as to who I am, just because I was given a label in this lifetime with the name of Monica. It's like people are called Bob and John. Ariel. The name Ariel, I think, became more popular, not because an angel was named that way, but because it became a Disney character. That's kind of how that goes, you know? And quite honestly, your angels, they don't really care what you call them. That's an ego thing. That's a human thing. Has nothing to do, there's a flipping card already. Has nothing to do with their task at hand for you. And yes, I am of firm belief that your guardian angels are with you not only in this lifetime, but have been with you in multitudes of lifetimes and will continue to be. So it's just, and we have different guardian angels basically for different things that go on in our life. Just so you know, I have mine, I called her Rose simply because of a vision that I had a long time ago, where I met her again in a rose garden, and in that vision all I could smell were roses. So, of course, I'm going to name her Rose. Is that her name? I don't know. Is that a name God would have given her? I don't know. But it's how I recognize her. And that's kind of how that part goes. So we've got a 5-card spread. And your very first card is the card that flipped over. So obviously it's going to be important. And we'll read it together. So this one is literally talking about Angel Merlina. But I don't even want you to pay attention to that portion of it, because it's the message and the imagery in this card that's important. You're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research and seek expert advice before making a decision. So let's kind of backtrack that one just a little bit. There's something going on in your life right now that requires you to make a decision, and you've been procrastinating on it because you're just not sure what's the right way to go. The reason you're having that hesitation is you don't feel comfortable enough from a soul point of view, from a spiritual point of view, from a mental point of view, from a physical point of view, that you have enough information to make an informed decision. So let that decision-making process stop and go and do the research. That's what this card is about. Next card. Pretty imagery. I bring you a message from your deceased loved ones. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. What a very powerful message this morning, especially after doing the mediumship reading yesterday at the radio station and also on my Facebook page. This is a message that comes through a lot. Your loved ones don't want you to continue being in pain over the loss of their physical body. So the angel Sonia brings you a message from your deceased loved one. Your deceased loved one is happy, at peace, is well, and they love you very much. And you need to cease worrying about them, because all that worry does is create more worry. I'm going to share a real short story here. It's ironic this came up because, well, no irony. Monica, you know better. It's not ironic. Prior to sitting down here, I was getting like my coffee ready and doing some things in the kitchen. And I remembered when I had my out-of-body experience. And as a young child of 7, there was no surprise that I didn't want to return to Earth. There was no sense of loss of family, no sense of loneliness, no sense of anything except pure, beautiful, incredible love. So I'm going to put that out there to you. This is where your loved ones are. They are no longer in physical pain. They have no regrets, have no desire to return to Earth. They're with you all in the physical body at this particular time. They're with you all the time. They're surrounding you with love. They know what's going on in your life, and they're encouraging you through signs to let go of some of the pain and the worry. That's what this card's about. Next card. These are very pretty. Need to use them more often. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's like the Angel Answer Oracle card. Yes, yes, yes. The timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So that whole decision-making thing, when you get the research, is this the right time? Maybe not the right time. When you get your research done, know that this is the perfect time for whatever it is you're planning on doing, and that there will be a happy outcome when you maintain your positive expectations. Again, the laws of the universe. What you send out comes back to you. So be aware of what your thoughts are, where your thinking processes are, what your expectations are. Next card. This is pretty. I'm having a good time. I am the angel of families. Isn't that a pretty image? I am the angel of families, and there is a happy change or addition coming to your family. This could mean anything from an announcement of a pregnancy, oh really? Okay, of an adoption or a foster child coming into the family, a marriage, a celebration, an engagement. This is very special. This has, be aware of it because it is coming. Very cool. And last but not least, okay. Well, we started off making a decision, and here it is again to close this out. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? To give you clarity, you need to ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, and which way takes me away from it? Whoa. That'll choke you right up. I'm going to put that another way to you, too, because I just read this the other day, and it's a beautiful message. I know I've read it probably 100 times before, but it really resonated with me yesterday in particular. It's when your soul, your wonderful spirit that God created, this is just a shell, okay, already knows what's going on and what needs to happen in your life. Our humanness often gets in the way. So if you have a decision to make, this is a great question to ask. But you can also ask your soul, your higher self, what does my soul want me to do? So when you say the words, I can't, I don't know, I'm unsure, stop. What does my soul want me to do? Okay, I keep seeing this silly commercial, but it's not that silly. So I'm going to talk about it, because when those images get stuck, it means I need to talk about it. There's a commercial out there about, God bless them, our veterans. And I have to take a sip of something because I don't want to continue coughing. Bear with me one moment. There's a commercial about our veterans, our disabled veterans, that have lost a limb or lost a leg, lost both legs, lost an arm, or suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever the case might be. But there's one in particular where you see how difficult it is for them to walk. And they have, those bars. And you see them, like, barely being able to stand. Their determination makes them continue day after day. Maybe we'll only take one step one day. Next day, maybe they could take 2. A week later, maybe they could take 10. Maybe a week later, they were back to step 1 again. But they never quit trying. They never gave up. They had that determination to keep pushing forward. Your brain and your soul, not your soul, your brain and your mind and your thoughts are very much like muscles. You need to retrain your muscles if they're not working. You need to retrain your thoughts if they keep wandering and getting stuck in one way. If you don't use an arm, if you don't use a leg, that becomes weaker and weaker and weaker. If you don't retrain that arm to lift, to be able to feed yourself, to be able to dress yourself, to be able to use your leg muscles, to be able to use your feet, those tendons, ligaments, muscles, bones get weak by lack of use. When you get stuck in a negative process and you don't retrain your brain to change it to a positive, you get stuck. You can't get out of it. It's time to take control of your life. It's time to take ownership of your actions, your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. So ask yourself the question, which way brings you closer to your divine purpose, and which way takes me away from it? Okay, we're going to close this reading. That went in a different direction, didn't it? And I'm going to wish you a terrific Tuesday, a wonderful Tuesday. My sale is still going on. I'm having a blast. Hop on over to the website, houseofangelcardreadings.com. On the readings page, my two most popular readings are on sale. The half-hour reading is only $25. It is live. I do it primarily through Facebook Messenger. My 1 hour reading is also on sale for $45. Again, mainly through Facebook Messenger. There are other things as well. My autobiography's there. My email readings are there. My group mediumship readings are there. Speaking of which, I would love to do that. If you're a fundraiser, I have not talked about that in forever, and you want to raise money for a cause, you know what mine is. Readings for a cause is for horses. But if you're looking to raise money for whatever, contact me. Let's get a group together. Let's do a group mediumship. I am planning on doing that again online. Just haven't set it up yet. Got a lot of things still going on. So have a beautiful day, a wonderful day. Check out the website. Come and join me on Facebook, House of Angel Card Readings. We do have a blast over there because you just never know when somebody tickles my pickle and we hop on live. Have a great day, a terrific Tuesday. And as always, thanks for watching.